The E350e's powertrain consolidates the endeavors of a 208 horsepower turbocharged inline-4 with 87 horsepower electric engine arranged between the motor and the 9-speed program gearbox. The C350e utilizes the more seasoned 7-speed unit. This is bolstered electrons spilling out of a 6.2 kWh battery pack mounted underneath the storage compartment floor, giving a guaranteed add-up-to framework yield of 282 strength. The battery can be energized through a port on the back guard, with Mercedes citing 3 hours to charge it from an European 220-volt outlet or a large portion of that with a DC quick charger. On the other hand, it can be renewed by the motor. Mercedes claims a 21-mile electric just range, in spite of the fact that this is estimated utilizing the famously idealistic European test system. All the same, the electric help can drastically diminish fuel utilization on short pull trips. The framework is brilliant, as well, working out the most proficient methodology when a Go is modified into the nav framework, running the battery down in the event that it knows it will wind up at a customary charge point or attempting to keep up battery level if making a beeline for urban territory. The framework additionally can be given orders. The default hybrid mode abandons it to its own particular gadgets. But on the other hand, the Z mode, which transforms the E350 into an EV until the point that the battery is exhausted, E-Save, which keeps up the charge level for later utilize, and Charge, which utilizes the gas motor to renew the battery pack on the fly. As is frequently the case with sumptuous mixtures, starting impressions are great. At the delicate paces we initially experienced in the E350e, the electric engine turns out to be smooth and relatively noiseless, pulling consistently and, in hybrid mode, allowing respectable pace before the gas motor flames to life. Solidifying temperatures when we drove the auto-restricted electric range more than expected, so the battery pack was discharged from full in only 12 miles of E-mode operation. Yet it isn't planned to be an EV all the time. The quickening agent pedal fuses a slick haptic capacity under electric utilize, putting protection at the point where the engine is giving its all. Press past that and the inside burning motor begins, giving close moment increasing speed in the event that you locate a sudden requirement for it. Under quickening, the two sides of the powertrain cooperate impeccably. However, halting is somewhat less created since at bring down paces the regenerative braking offers route to the mechanical brakes at a speedier rate than the framework mixes in antiquated grading braking. It's shockingly difficult to accomplish a driver's smooth end, ordinarily something at which Mercedes vehicles exceed expectations. Crossbreed hijinks. It's the point at which the E350e is requested to convey quicker advance that it begins to battle. It's the recognizable half-breed issue. The need to convey the mass of two diverse drive frameworks implies that it doesn't feel as speedy as its aggregate framework yield recommends it should. Its producer's claim of a 6.2 second 0 to 62 mph time feels right, and the E surely leaves the line with a wonderful snap in a full throttle step situation. Be that as it may, as speed rises, the commitment made by the electric side of the powertrain starts to lessen while the extensive mass of the battery pack and the engine continue as before. Once at a quick throughway pace, or a British recreation thereof, it subjectively feels no quicker than does the E300. The 4-chamber motor likewise gets really vocal under harder utilized. It doesn't feel as speedy or refined as a Mercedes wearing a 350 identification should.